Hey all, the race season is finally winding down, and so I've had a little bit more time to try to put together some of these videos here for you and just give you something to continue to watch while there's no races that are going on right now. I've actually been dying to put out this video for quite a while for a couple reasons. One, because I've wanted to get this new product in my hand and be able to train with it full time. I've been testing out the prototype for all year, basically, gone back and forth with the owners of First Endurance, and they've got a great process. And so I'm finally able to get this first video. It's going to be one of many because they're putting out a number of new products, and each of these new products has a few different components to it. And so I'm going to just really focus on one component for each of these videos and one product for each of these videos as well. So obviously, if you haven't figured it out, this is going to review the new First Endurance EFS drink mix. Like I said, this has been a while in the making. I've been getting a lot of emails and direct messages asking me when this product is going to be available and if I can get my hands on it early and all that. But it's finally coming out. It's finally hitting the lines. I was lucky enough to get a couple of the first batch, which is going to be released here very soon. It's up for sale on the website now. Obviously, I'm not trying to hide the fact that First Endurance is one of my partners. They've been a partner of mine for a number of years, and for a very specific reason. There are so many nutrition companies out on the market that are really not nutrition companies. They are a marketing company who is selling a nutrition product. And First Endurance just doesn't fit that mold. They are research first, and then they'll market that product out to the masses. I've been involved with the development of a number of products in the past, both on the research side and on the product testing side. So I know their process, and that's why I've got great confidence in them and why I've enjoyed this partnership. So again, this is a review of one of my team partners, but the reason that they're a team partner is because they do things right. I just couldn't get behind a nutrition company with my educational background who I didn't feel was really putting the research and the development first. So that little disclaimer aside, obviously the first thing you'll notice is the new First Endurance logo. Really looks nice and clean. The new packaging, which was a little bit of the holdup with all the COVID issues, getting the labeling and everything so they could legally sell their product, caused them a little bit of delay. But that's all solved now. They're rolling out the first couple flavors, fruit punch and lemon lime right now. More flavors to come. But I really wanted to talk to you quickly about one of the major breakthroughs that has caused them to re-release, I guess, to the product. EFS has been out. There's EFS, EFSpro, and Liquid Shot. All three of them are getting revamped. They're releasing EFS first right now. And if you take a look at the research and kind of the trends, we're starting to see a shift. And this happens every couple of years where they kind of get something that's the flavor of the week or of the couple of years. And there's really good reason for it. I mean, we're seeing a shift in a focus on mental training or training the brain or trying to find gains on the mental or the brain or the neurological component. And really the reason is because the gains that we're able to find, the new ways of training and things like that on the physical side of things are starting to taper off a little bit. We're still going to find ways to make improvements, raise VO2 max, increase ways to, better ways to train, things like that. But there's gonna be a limit eventually of where that can go, or how high somebody's VO2 max can get, or how efficient we can make the body. And so we have to look for other ways to continue to make gains. One of these is going to be getting better sleep. There's a ton of research coming out on this. Another of these is going to be neurological gains, how we can essentially train the brain to be more efficient and to kind of listen to what we want it to do a little bit better. And we're starting to see this come into the nutrition side of things as well. And one of the products that is getting quite a bit of attention one of the components that's starting to get quite a bit of attention in research is L-Theanine. All right. L-Theanine has been shown in research to affect mood, reduce stress, and improve cognitive function. And this isn't just by taking it as a supplement or taking it before or during the day. This is actually taking L-Theanine during exercise. There's been a number of studies that have shown that there can be improvements in mood, improvements in by reducing stress, being able to mentally stay focused, things like that, when you add theanine during an actual competition or during actual training. So that's what First Endurance has done with this new EFS product. It has L-Theanine in it. It's a form of L-Theanine that is fully digestible, so it's not going to affect the osmolality. The osmolality of the EFS is still at 0.7%, which is under that 0.8% range that you need to be for optimal absorption. All right, so it's not going to negatively affect how the body is absorbing the product or absorbing the calories or the the sugar and the sodium and all the other things that are in here that haven't really changed. All right, so it's not going to have any negative effects like that. All right, so the real question is what? So what? Why is this worth a relaunch of this product, which I already thought was really good? In my 2 cents, this is really going to be a game changer. It's going to really kind of change the way that and force other companies to try to follow suit, right? Stress and tension during an activity or during training or during a competition can really negatively impact your digestion for step one, right? So when you get stressed, your upper body tenses. This is especially true when we're riding an aero, right? You see this a lot in Kona. People are a little bit put under pressure. It's a high pressure situation, a high pressure race, so there's enough stress as it is. Then they get put against the ropes a little bit when somebody starts pushing it on the bike and they're trying to keep up. They get really tense, and then all of a sudden they start throwing up, or they just aren't able to digest the calories that they're taking in or the fluids that they're taking in. A lot of this is related to just tension, all right, not being able to down-regulate the body. And, I've been certainly guilty of that. That's affected me negatively, especially at Kona, a few times when I let, some other stressors get to me as well. And so this has been clinically shown in really well-designed studies to help reduce that. So it can help actually improve your overall digestion. All right. You can have those same type of issues when you start to overheat or when the core temperature starts to increase. All right, so when the core temperature starts to go up, the body's natural response to the hypothalamus basically says, whoa, let's not let this get out of control, and tries to slow you down. All right, and so it can almost be a argument inside your brain where you're telling it yourself to go, but part of you is telling you to slow yourself down. And L-Theanine can actually help kind of you win over win the battle over the hypothalamus, for lack of better terms. All right. Studies have also shown that this helps you increase your ability to manage stress, helps keep your mood positive, as well as increases the overall willpower. Basically, what this is going to help you do is push yourself a little bit deeper and be willing to make that next push or that last push that can really determine the outcome of the race or help the outcome of the race go just that much better. There's still a lot of work to be done with this, but I really think that this is a huge step forward in the endurance nutrition side of things. Some of these studies are actually mixing L-Theanine with caffeine, and this product doesn't have caffeine in it, and it won't. All right. The amount of caffeine that is in these studies is very, very small. All right. So even some of the like gels out there that have 100 milligrams of caffeine, that's too much. That can actually counter affect and have a negative impact on your overall mood or on your ability. So some caffeine is good because it can help mobilize fat cells, reduce some pain, but too much can actually have a negative effect, and too much will definitely interact negatively with the L-Theanine that's in here. So stay tuned for more information coming out on that. The official white papers on this product will be released really soon. I'm excited to see those, but I wanted to take this opportunity really quick to send this out to hopefully time up with the launch of the new product. And again, this is just one of many videos that I'll be pushing out on these new products. I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be a lot more information coming soon. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment, good or bad. Ask questions about what you want me to cover, whether it's specific to this product or something else. Until the next time, safe training.